America, what a place. It is just the most absurd and the most incredible all at the same time.
Hanging out with me on the couch, Alycia Debnam-Carey. Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for swinging by.
Thanks for having me.
I saw you were admiring our star pillow.
I absolutely adore the star pillows.
You can make
Is that
your
what you
own.
call them, star pillows?
That's what I call them.
Did you pick out these faces? Are these like your top 2 pillows?
No, I have to admit, no. Mine might look a little different.
They're so
you know,
funny.
But they are. I think you can get them on the internet.
Have you had people come in and be like, "Oh, my face is on this"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they sit on it, and it gets like really awkward.
I'm sure it gets dirty pretty quickly.
You play Alycia on Fear the Walking Dead. That's not confusing.
I know. I started the whole thing. I feel like when I first found out about the show, the dummy sites, which you get so that they're not released to the public or anything, information, the character's called Ashley, so I just assumed like, oh, it's fine, like, you know, it's completely different. Right. And then when I read the actual script, it was Alycia, and for some reason in my head it didn't change anything for me. I was just like, oh yeah, like that makes sense, and she seems like Alycia. It's spelled slightly differently. Yeah. So
that makes all the difference.
It's grounded, and it's spelled different. But now I'm starting to do these promo runs, and everyone's like, so that must be weird, and I'm like, oh god, maybe it is weird. But no, it does feel different to me. So.
On the set, is the director like Alycia, real Alycia?
No, it makes it easy for everyone because they all have like, you know, because often a lot of actors you get called by a character name. For me, it's just like, I mean. If you don't know, then you're obviously not paying attention to the show.
If you don't know, now you know, right? Fear the Walking Dead broke records in its premiere. How are you handling the fan frenzy? Because people who follow Walking Dead are pretty hardcore already, and now you're on this companion show.
Yeah. To be honest, it's kind of been pretty calm at the moment. But I think, you know, the more episodes start airing, it might become a little bit more intense. I think people are still sussing it out, trying to figure out how invested they are in this new show, because it is very different. It stands alone as its own thing, which I'm really proud of. Yeah, I think people are trying to figure out how they feel about it. I think it's going, I mean, it's going really well, obviously. But it's only just started, I think. Right. The whole, I have noticed, I've started getting, you know, different weird, like, crossovers in Instagram world of, like,
what do you mean?
Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, and, like, whose characters like this, and blah, blah, blah. So that's been kind of cool.
You know, it's an intense show. Things are starting to escalate quickly, as we're seeing. How do you take a break from you know, the zombies and you know, this idea that, you know, impending doom is coming? Yeah.
Well, I mean, on the show itself, like, it's actually quite a fun environment. And I think it has to be because we are shooting with, you know, like, intense blood and like zombies, and it's gruesome in many regards. And it's actually then quite lighthearted on set because you are compensating to keep the energy up, and it is silly. And running for your life becomes kind of a comedic adventure at times.
Were you a runner before?
Luckily, I've had some experience with stunts.
Escaping zombies?
But escaping zombies is a very new thing.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yes, but the running part I have had a lot of, because I've done, it seems like the genre that I keep being attracted to is somewhat post-apocalyptic or like disaster.
What draws you to these roles and to these environments? You talked about, like, this is kind of the genre that you're in now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also a very popular genre at the moment too. You know, it's a theme that's very relevant to our society right now. A lot of themes in movies and TV shows right now are post-apocalyptic and the destruction of civilization and what we are doing to humanity and our environment. And so it is in the zeitgeist, and it is an important theme right now. And so it's hard to escape. It permeates every kind of form of media, I find, at the moment. And it is relevant then to me because, well, our world is going through a similar sort of change, and a lot of that is, you know, from humans, and so I think it's interesting to investigate.
Now, were you a fan of The Walking Dead before you signed on to the show?
I started watching it after I got the role. Okay. Because I was like, research, which was really just an excuse for me to, like, binge watch a lot of TV.
There you go. Yeah.
But then I was super into it by the time that I
At least you had a good excuse. I mean, I have no excuse.
Yeah.
Most of us have no excuse for that.
Sure, we can call it an excuse. That's what I've been going with.
You've been living in the States for 4 years now. You're originally from Sydney. How do you like it? How do you like it?
You know, I love it now. America, what a place. It is just the most absurd and the most incredible all at the same time.
What's the most absurd thing you've seen since you've moved here?
Oh, you know what was great? I was driving from the airport the other week, and it was a cab driver and me, and we both were looking out the right side window, and it was West Hollywood Jesus, which is this homeless man that dresses up as Jesus.
Okay.
And he just walks around West Hollywood, and we both just looked out the window and we were like, yeah, you just don't get that anywhere else.
What's your favorite part about being here?
The hustle.
The hustle, interesting.
Yeah. Sydney's very laid back. Sydney's beautiful, it's fresh, it's clean, it's very organic. That sounds very yogi of me, but whereas America, especially LA, there's this grind, and you can really find inspiration, and you're driven by certain things. And I remember whenever I go back to Sydney, I'm always like, wow, it's just a big country town. And it's not, like, it's a huge city with like 5 million people, but it's just the scale of everything in LA, and you do feel that drive.
Well, since you've been here for a little bit, I wanted to test your memory of some Australian slang.
Oh gosh, here we go.
So, I mean, I don't even know if these are real. I just found them on the internet. So,
this is pretty good. Did you use Urban Dictionary?
Maybe, maybe. I tried to keep it clean.
I'm excited.
Okay, all right. A bludger.
A bludger, yeah.
Okay, what's that?
So, like, if you're bludging, it's like bludging, like a bludger. Just
sounds violent.
It's actually not.
Okay.
It's like you're like, what's the American word for it? Like a drop kick. Like so you don't have that either. That's Australian too. Like you're like you don't care. You're lazy. You kind of don't try.
Okay,
you're like like what's in the school term of it? Like
slacker.
Yeah,
there
slacker.
you go. Okay,
yeah.
I feel like we're having
we're
having an exchange here. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, it says lazy person. That's
lazy person.
All right. What's a budgie smuggler?
Oh, budgie smuggler. So that's like.
This is my favorite one.
Do you guys have Speedos?
Oh, we have Speedos.
So it's a Speedos for guys.
Right,
you know when they go like swimming in their little like budgie smugglers.
Okay, all right. So that thing that people wear, and you know that they're tourists. Basically. Yes.
Yes.
Here. Okay.
That's what it is.
Nice. A dunny.
A dunny is a toilet outdoors.
Okay. It sounds so much cuter, like because it rhymes with bunny.
Wait, that's a romantic perspective on the dunny.
A toilet outdoors.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Well, a dunny is the toilet, but then I think it was originally an outdoor toilet.
Okay. It's like an outhouse.
Bathroom.
An outhouse.
An outhouse.
Okay. There you go.
Is that right?
Have you? I just have toilet here. I didn't know it was specific, like geographically specific, but
I think it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We have one more. If someone lives in Whoop Whoop.
Oh yeah. Whoop Whoop.
What does that mean?
Whoop Whoop is just like anywhere that is not known, like, or a major city of some kind.
Okay.
So if someone's like, oh, I live in like, you know, Woolloomooloo, not Woolloomooloo, that's more like it actually is a place.
Is that a place?
But like, you know, I live out, like, he lives out Whoop Whoop, like he lives in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Okay, got it. All right, so like in the sticks is what we would say.
Sure.
In America.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Good.
So any other essential Australian slang that we need to know?
My favorite is dead set.
Like dead?
Like dead set. So if it's like, you know,
like I'm dead set on going to Australia and practicing all the new slang that I just learned.
Oh, did that really happen? Dead set. Totally.
That's not how we use it here.
Yeah, I heard that too. You guys use it differently. But
so what does that mean? Like,
it's like, for sure, like absolutely dead set. Like,
okay.
Totally.
I'm dead set on power walking my way through the zombie apocalypse with Alycia Debnam-Carey.
And your aerodynamic
helmet. Our aerodynamic helmets and our walking poles.
Dead
Can it
set.
be a good dead set? Did I do that right? I don't know.
That sounded kind of Kiwi, actually.
Oh, I tried.
No, you were close.
Yeah, it's like the same, like
like the closer country you could get
okay,
to
there,
us.
There you go. I mean, you can like take a ferry over there, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it works? No, I'm kidding. I know that's not how it works. Alycia, it's been so nice having you hanging out. And how do you say goodbye in Australian? Is there like a slang word for?
See you later. See you
Oh,
later. Because
yeah,
g'day is like a hello, but
okay.
see, I don't know if that's not. It's not very exciting.
All right.
Is it?
So maybe we should do an American one. Peace out, right?
Sure. Peace out.
Peace out.